It's said in the name of the students of the Baal Shem Tov that one small act of kindness can transform the whole world. We know that someone who's good at making fires, all it takes is one flint and a stone, and they can make a spark that creates a whole fire that lasts the whole night. In fact, that could become a fire that's really maintained for all of history. And so too, it's possible that one small act, can transform all of history. An example of this that Rabbi Abulafia taught us today is unbelievable in the book of Genesis. We know that the holy mothers, our holy spiritual ancestors, that the early ones, one of them was Rachel. Rachel was the primary wife of Jacob, and she was actually barren. And the rabbis teach us in the Medrash that she was barren. She did not merit in her karma, if you will, to have children. And she didn't know this, as far as I understand. I wonder, I'll have to ask, did she know this? As far as I know, she did not know this. And she would have been barren. However, she had such a deep heart of love and kindness that she did something that is absolutely mind-boggling. In her culture, the older sister always went first. And therefore, her father, Lavan, and the other men of the community, apparently, were very disturbed about the idea that Jacob, who wanted to work for Rachel for 7 years and then marry her. So, Lavan was going to do a tricky thing, which is he was going to, under the wedding canopy, where traditionally the Jewish bride has a veil over her face and you can't see who she is, which is why today we check, just because of this story, to make sure it's the right woman. Well, Lavan was going to trick Jacob and put the older daughter first, and that he would consummate the marriage with the wrong woman in the dark of the night. And, you would ask, how is it possible that he would consummate a marriage with the wrong woman? In short, it's because he had never touched or, seen in an intimate way the two sisters who must have looked somewhat similar. Now, Rachel felt bad for Leah that she was going to be embarrassed beyond understanding, because when Jacob found out that she wasn't her, he would check, worried that his father-in-law-to-be was very tricky, and then she would be massively embarrassed. And this embarrassment would destroy her. Rachel, feeling very much pity and compassion for her, decided to reveal to her the secret code. What secret code? The secret code that her and Jacob had made, because Jacob was worried. Let's make a secret code, and only you know the secret code. I'll know it's you, because I'll ask the woman what's the code, and you'll know the code. So she gave her sister the code. Now, through this act, she merited for God to do a miracle for her, tell us the rabbis, which was to make babies, to make her womb. She had a medical problem that was fixed. But also through this, Leah had all the children, all the 12 tribes, etc., etc. And that ended up being the entire Jewish people. So you see, her one small act of kindness changed the entire world forever, creating the 12 tribes and our nation itself. In fact, us. Good thing she did that. I wouldn't be here.